Hey everybody, my name's Brooke and I am an independent Epicure consultant. Welcome to my humble kitchen. Today we are going to go through the Taco Night kit, and it should be in your catalog or online. It's a meal kit, it's great. It's $39.50. These things are always in my kitchen, but we're going to go through them real quick. So we have the Poco Picante. I make homemade salsa, but let me tell you, when you take Roma tomatoes with a couple tablespoons of this, some lime, I add some cilantro and maybe some red onion. I take this places and people love it. They ask, oh, where'd you get your salsa? Did you make it? Yeah, it's not hard. Then we have the fajita seasoning. Mine's getting kind of low. This is amazing. You can use it for tacos, fajitas. There's also two kinds of taco seasoning, but we're gonna showcase the fajita. We have the guacamole. This is my bestseller. Seriously, people love this. Once they have this and make it at home, they go to a restaurant, they say it's not near as good, and you can't beat it. Enchilada sauce. This is really good. And we are gonna take the chocolate pudding that you get in the kit. So in the Taco Night meal kit, you get your Poco Picante, your fajita, guacamole, the enchilada, and a chocolate pudding for $39.50. I have a pecan crust and some yummy tri-colored coffee beans. I turn this into a tasty dessert. So without further ado, please join me here shortly where I start preparing things. Okay, so you're back in my kitchen, and I apologize. This is real life. So I have some shrimp that is all done, and that was seasoned with fajita seasoning, and then I sprinkled some of the Poco Picante on there. I have my steak, which has been seasoned with the fajita seasoning, and I am going to cover it with my silicone liner from my my quarter pans. Hi there. We're getting ready to make the enchilada sauce. We are going to make it per the instructions, which shows that you're going to use a microwavable bowl. I'm using a measuring cup, but we're going to use a bowl. We're going to use 3 tablespoons tomato paste, and we have coconut oil and lime that we're going to do at the end. But I'm going to mix the water, the seasoning, my tomato paste, and we are going to microwave that for 2 minutes on high. You will be amazed. Okay, everybody, I have diced up some tomatoes, some jalapeno, some fresh cilantro. I have some avocados here. I have my Poco Picante and my guacamole seasoning. So we're just gonna real quick whip up some picante sauce and some guacamole. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take my tomatoes, heck with it, I'm just gonna put them here, and this is the 4-cup bowl. And I'm gonna put all the jalapeno in here. Again, the recipe just shows you, or just says to put the tomatoes in with your picante sauce, Poco Picante, and some lime. So we're gonna do 2 tablespoons. I already dirtied both of my 4-in-1 spoons, so we're gonna do this is the spoon that comes with your Epic Life collection. I have 2 of those serving cups. And I only have 1/2 a lime left, so we are going to use some lime like this. Hate to admit it, but yes, I do use it. So we're going to do that. I'm going to stir that around, and then we will let this sit for just a little bit. And believe it or not, with a little cilantro, this will be amazing. And like I said, I take this to get-togethers, and people love it and think that I did some awesome work making it, and you saw what I did. Really not much. It's just that you don't have to think about what you're adding. You just use the seasoning. And you will learn to kind of scale it back or add more depending on what your heat level is. And I will say this is, I would put this kind of a medium. It's certainly not mild. As for the guacamole, I have 2.5 ripe kind of small avocados. I've cut them in half, took the seeds out, and I just squeeze like so. If it's a ripe avocado, all you have to do is just kind of squeeze. I also scored it both directions, so it's kind of like little chunks. You're gonna see all different ways to do this. For me, whatever's the easiest. In this case, if it's ripe, it's gonna come right out of the skin, and there you go. If you squeeze this and you see any brown spots, then of course you want to take that out, because I'm sorry, it just doesn't taste good. We're gonna use the leftover cilantro, and I have a little bit of lime here. Forgive my fingers. This is real life, people. I like a lot of lime, so we're gonna use the half of this other one. This is amazing. You can use it for lemons and limes. It's super heavy, goes in the dishwasher. I use it all the time. If you have one of those flimsy plastic ones, get rid of it. Sorry, I need to wash my hands a little bit. And I've got to get a different spoon because I dropped mine. All right, so on the guacamole, it tells you to use a couple tablespoons of this per 2 avocados. This does have some sodium in it. Certainly not a lot, but it does have some. So I'm going to use 2 tablespoons because I actually used more than 2 avocados. And then all you do is blend this. I have to say that my meat separator works amazing for this, but it is in my dishwasher and I did not run it, so I don't have that. But you're just going to mash this down. I will do that here in a minute, and I will put together some enchiladas and some tacos and show you how amazing it can be. Okay, so I have the poco picante all done. The avocado mix, which is your guacamole, is all ready to go. I poured a little bit of the enchilada sauce and moved it around here in the multi-purpose steamer. So now I'm gonna make some enchiladas. I'm gonna put them in here so I can put the lid on. I can put it in the microwave, and it will be good to go for my son. He just eats on the run, and we will make some tacos because I'm kind of more of a taco person. But I have chicken. This is what I picked off the bone when I made the rotisserie chicken yesterday. I have my hamburger that's seasoned with the fajita seasoning that I made yesterday. And I have some cheese, and I'm just gonna make some tortillas. Actually, I lied. I'm not gonna make tortillas tonight. I bought some tortillas. I've got corn and flour. We're gonna roll some up, put them in here, put the lid on, and literally in like 3 minutes, everything will be perfect. Okay, so we have the enchiladas ready to go in the microwave. There are 2 chicken and 4 ground beef enchiladas. I also have my shrimp and my steak all ready to go. I'm gonna make some tacos. We have our poco picante, the guacamole, and I am all set. Okay, so the enchiladas are out of the microwave. My corn tortillas are just about ready. We're gonna flip this one. I have some cabbage. This is some yummy lime sauce. This is just gonna be amazing. Okay, so what you've learned is you can make very simple taco night, or you can do a little more extravagant like I did, which these are my steak and shrimp tacos with a cilantro lime sauce, the poco picante, and the guacamole from Epicure. And this is my enchilada, or burrito, wet burrito, whatever you want to call it, which that is a chicken one. I'm exhausted, and this is going to taste really yummy, and realistically, I'm not going to eat it all. Okay, so we are on the last thing in the taco night meal kit. It is the chocolate pudding. I'm not a big sweets person, but my son loves anything sweet and cold, so I'm going to make the chocolate cream pie. There's a recipe on Epicure's site. I'll add it in the link here and show you how to make it. So we're gonna make this. I already have my milk Basically, it's just like any pudding mix, but it doesn't have all the junk that you get in the ones you buy at the store. It's gonna be 2 cups of milk. We're gonna whip that up, and I have 2 cups of heavy whipping cream that I'm gonna make some whipped cream instead of buying Cool Whip. Personally, I prefer to use the heavy whipping cream, which is what's in the instructions. So without further ado, I'm going to pause and get things started, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am done. What I've made is this chocolate cream pie. Now, I should start by saying moderation is not one of my stronger suits, so I might have went a little overboard with the chocolate covered coffee beans, and I put a little chocolate chips on there. Everything's dark chocolate. I had extra, so in the 4 1-cup prep bowls, I just put some extra in there. My son loves frozen fruit, so I added some of that and some mini chocolate chips. You could absolutely eat these now or put them in the refrigerator. I'm actually going to use the lids on these and put them in the freezer. We can just get them out, set them out on the counter for just a few minutes, and then have like almost like a ice cream. It'll be just really delicious. So, recapping all that we've done. The taco kit comes with your pollo picante, which makes amazing salsa. It comes with the fajita, which I apologize if I overloaded you. I used it on steak, on chicken, in the ground beef, on shrimp. So you can use it on anything, and it's delicious, and it's not loaded with sodium or artificial colors. And of course, the guacamole, which there's not much I can say other than it's just amazing. And of course, you get your chocolate pudding. So you get those things. Oh, and your enchilada sauce. I don't have it with me because I already used it. So you get those 5 things. It's a great deal. The prep bowls are in your catalog. If you need a catalog, please just contact your consultant. I'm sure they'll be happy to send it to you if you need that hard copy. Of course, there's one online. I personally like the one online because you can flip through it. And don't forget, if you want to be a hostess in May, we've got this amazing hostess special that you can only get if you're a hostess. So thank you so much for joining me, and have a great evening or day. Actually, I think this is posting in the morning, so have a great day.